Question number 9. How can b squared plus 9b plus 14 be rewritten? So the minute I see a polynomial that looks like this, the first thing I'm going to want to do is try to factor it. So remember, we want to add up to our middle term and multiply to our last term. So I'm going to draw my diamond, and on the top I'm going to put 14, and at the bottom I'm going to put 9. Then I'm going to go to y equals and type in 14 divide x, and that will tell me all the numbers that multiply to 14. So let's go up to calculate 4 and see what multiplies to 14. So I go to y equals, I type in 14 divide x, I hit second graph. I always start at 0, boom, I get an error, that's what I want. And then I write down what multiplies to 14, which are 1 and 14, and then 2 and 7. And then if you look down a little further, decimal, 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 7, 2. So those are my only factors. So it's pretty obvious it's going to be a 2 and a 7. So 2 times 7 is 14, and then 2 plus 7 is 9. So that works. So I can actually write my final answer as b plus 2, b plus 7. And now if I look, that is an answer choice. That's going to be choice number 4. Now pretend the day of the test, you're like, not sure how to do this. You could box method your answer choices. So I'm going to box method choice 3 just to show you how the box method would work. So if I use the box method and do b plus 7, b minus 2, I draw a box. Doesn't matter where you put the b plus 7 or the b minus 2, just as long as you keep them together. So b plus 7, b minus 2. B times b is b squared, 7b, negative 2b, and then negative 14. Diagonals are on that, like terms are on that diagonal. So 7b minus 2b is 5b, so this becomes b squared plus 5b minus 14. Now, if you notice, that is not b squared plus 9b plus 14. So that's why choice number 3 wouldn't work. And then if I wanted to, I could do a box method on b plus 7, b plus 2. And again, you only have to do the box method if you're like, wait a second, I'm not sure how to do this. Or if you want to check your work. So I know the correct answer is b plus 7, b plus 2. I do my multiplication, and I get b squared, 7b, 2b, 14. Like terms are on that diagonal again. So now I have b squared plus 9b plus 14, which is what I started with. Now pretend that doesn't even do it for you. You could just y equals it. So I could type what I start with in y1, and then I could type my answer choices in y2. So I'm going to type in the expression from the question in y1. Ooh, that rhymes, expression from the question. But remember, your calculator doesn't have that b key, so we're going to type in x squared plus 9x plus 14. And then in y2, I'm going to type that incorrect answer of b plus 7, b minus 2, hit second graph, and I'll see my tables of values are not the same. So now I'm going to go back to y equals. I'm going to type in choice 4, so x plus 7, x plus 2. I'm going to hit second graph, and then boom, I get the same table of values, which means it has to be choice 4.